Hi, I'm Jim Larinaga, the head basketball coach at George Mason University. And we're here today to discuss our scramble defense. Back in 1993, we produced our first scramble video, the half-court scramble, thumbs up and thumbs down. We got a great reaction from the high school coaches across the country, many of them employing the half-court scramble and adding it to their defensive arsenal, and enjoying a great deal of success. We received tons of phone calls, emails, asking questions about the scramble defense. This tape is going to try to answer a lot of the questions that high school coaches have asked over the years about the scramble. We have the full court scramble and we have the half court scramble. The half court scramble has two components, thumbs up and thumbs down. We're going to begin by talking about thumbs down. What does thumbs down really mean? Thumbs down means we are going to trap down. We are going to trap the pass receiver. For those of you who haven't watched the first or second scramble video, this will take you through a process in which you can learn about the half-court scramble and the full-court scramble and learn more teaching points as to how to introduce it to your team. Those of you who have watched those tapes, this will review some of the things you've already learned, but now take you into a much more detailed and in-depth process of how to get your players not only to do it better, but to really understand it better so that as they're performing, they begin to see things happen over and over again that allow them to anticipate the next play better and better. At George Mason, we are so committed to the scramble, we are so committed to pressure defense, that our players begin to see things almost in slow motion, and that's really what we want. Let's begin now looking at thumbs down. In the scramble, there are basically three positions. You have 5 players, but only 3 positions. Those 3 positions are, number 1, you're a trapper, number 2, you're an interceptor, or number 3, you're the goaltender. So you are either in the trap, that makes you a trapper, you're an interceptor, you're looking to pick off the pass as it comes out of the trap, or you're the goaltender guarding the basket and preventing the opponent from getting a layup or an easy shot uncontested. When you can understand that those 3 positions are the only 3 positions in the scramble, your players should understand that, hey, if I'm not in the trap, I have to know what's going to happen next. I have to be able to anticipate and rotate to the open man. So what we like to tell them is, even within those 3 positions, there are positions. If you're in the trap, you are either trapper 1 or trapper 2. So let's take a look up at the board. We're going to put us in a thumbs down situation where the ball handler has crossed the midcourt line on the dribble and is about to enter the ball. If he enters the ball to the wing, we are going to trap down. Our point guard then is trapper 1. Our wingman is trapper 2. And they are going to trap the pass receiver. Now, to understand the scramble, you need to be able to anticipate your next move. We have 2 interceptors. One of them is going to take away the reversal. In this particular case, it'll be X3. X1, try to beat the ball to the pass receiver. X2 and X1 trapped, trapper 1 and trapper 2. X3 is an interceptor. He's going to intercept that pass that we call a reversal pass. Now, if you're an interceptor, you're looking for the reversal or you're looking for the high post pass because that's the next most likely pass that's going to be thrown out of the trap. That means X5, who is guarding the basket at the moment and is away from the ball, he's going to move up into that high post area and become the high post interceptor. X3 is going to be the reversal interceptor. The guy who is fronting the low post is the goaltender. Okay? So now we have trapper 1 and trapper 2 are in the trap. Interceptor 1 is going to try to pick off the reversal pass. Interceptor number 2 is going to look to take away the high post. The goaltender is going to guard the basket. Let's eliminate the offense now. Let's just look at the scramble and the positions that they need to be in, your players need to be in, when the ball is in the trap. In thumbs down, once we have the pass receiver in the trap, the positions of our other players are always going to be the same. We're going to have the two trappers trapping the ball handler, T1 and T2. We're going to have one of our interceptors, the guy who's looking to steal the reversal pass, so we'll call him RI, reversal interceptor. He's rotating up into this area. The guy on the back side of the floor, normally a big guy, will step up into the high post area to take away that pass because that's the most likely pass for them to throw if they don't throw a reversal pass. So we're going to take away the two most likely passes, the reversal pass and the high post pass, with the high post interceptor. The goaltender, GT, is guarding the basket. Now, no matter what set an opponent is using, if the ball is passed to the wing, whether it's point to wing or guard to forward, that's what our defense will look like. Everybody will understand that we are trapping the pass receiver, we are guarding the basket, and we're anticipating the high post or the reversal pass. Once your players clearly have that in mind, then it'll be a lot easier for them to pick off the pass as it comes out of the trap. The most critical part is communicating the two guys on the back side of the floor. Am I the high post interceptor or am I the reversal interceptor? We like our wings, the guys who are furthest away from the ball, anticipating this pass. We want one of our big guys, like X4 or X5, rotating up into that high post, leaving our biggest men in around the basket. So in thumbs down, the trap will almost always occur at the wing initially. And we're always in this defensive position. Now let's take a look at a thumbs up situation. Thumbs up basically means we're going to trap the ball handler, the man who brings the ball across midcourt. We're going to tell our team defensively that when the ball is approaching midcourt, we're going to inch our defense towards the ball handler and we're going to trap his first dribble as he crosses the timeline. So in this situation, O1 is bringing the ball across on the dribble. X1 is dogging him, chasing him, pressuring him. We got to have great pressure on the ball. He is going to seal the trap as X2 comes up to seal the trap as well. We are going to trap the ball handler as soon as he crosses midcourt. Now, let's take a look at thumbs up without the offense. Let's just look at the trappers and the interceptors and the goaltender. We're not going to worry about where the offensive players are. We know where they are. We're going to be able to anticipate what they're looking for. In thumbs up, we are looking to trap the ball handler in a very specific position. As soon as he crosses midcourt, his first dribble is going to be trapped right at the timeline. So if we look at it in an X and O situation on the board, T1, one of the trappers, has led the ball handler across midcourt. And as he crosses it with the dribble, the wingman will come up, trapper 2, and they will trap the ball handler. They'll get him in this box, they'll box him in. Now, when the ball is being trapped, forget about where the offense is for a moment. You have 2 interceptors. They are going to be looking to pick off the pass out of the trap. They are working together as one. Interceptor 1 is looking to pick off the pass up the sideline or possibly to the high post, depending on where the ball handler is looking. On the opposite side of the floor, interceptor 2 is also anticipating a possible pass to the high post. GT is the goaltender. He is guarding the basket. He is not going to allow the opponent to get a layup or an uncontested shot near the basket. Interceptor 1 and interceptor 2 are ready to pick off any pass out of the trap. If the ball should be passed to the wing, if it's passed to the wing out of the trap, thumbs up immediately becomes thumbs down. The ball was passed to the wing. T1, who is our point guard, is going to trap. Interceptor 1 now becomes T2. He's going to be a trapper. T1 and T2 are going to trap right at the wing, like we described a moment ago. That means T2, the guy who came up to trap the ball handler, has now changed roles. He now becomes an interceptor. So now as the ball has crossed midcourt, he's come up to trap. When the ball was passed, T1 ran. That's X1, our point guard, running to seal the second trap. This guy now becomes an interceptor. He's looking to pick off the reversal. This guy now becomes the high post interceptor. He's looking to pick off any pass in this area. The goaltender is looking to guard the basket, front the low post, and not allow the ball to be taken to the goal. Let's look at 2 very simple diagrams that will illustrate how the defense should look, whether you are thumbs down or thumbs up. In the first diagram, thumbs down, the pass has been made to the wing. X1 and X2 are our trappers, so they become T1 and T2. They're going to have O2 in the trap, and the most important thing now is where are your other 3 players? Are they anticipating? Are they getting ready to rotate? Do they know what they're looking for? If you are the opposite wing, you should be looking to intercept the reversal. If you're the opposite postman, you should be looking to intercept the pass to the high post. If you are the ball side big man, you should be looking to guard the basket, be the goaltender. If it's a thumbs up situation, X1 and X2 are trapping the ball handler. That makes them T1 and T2. Trap it right there at midcourt. You have 2 interceptors. One is going to be looking for that wing entry. The other one's going to be looking for the high post or reversal pass. He's got to cover both at this moment. He's got to cover both. He's got to cover the wing plus the high post as well. And you have one guy back guarding the basket. That goaltender has a very important job. He's got to be anticipating as well, because in a moment, his job could change. You must remember that when you're playing thumbs up, if a pass is made downward, if the point guard comes across the court, he gets trapped and makes a downward pass, this interceptor is going to become a trapper. Trapper 1 is going to chase it, and he's going to be a trapper again. Trapper number 2, however, is going to now become an interceptor, and he's going to look to pick off the reversal pass, while this interceptor is going to move more to the middle of the floor. It will look then just like it did when it was thumbs down. It'll look like trapper 2, trapper 1, here trapping the ball handler. The reversal interceptor is this guy here. He's rotated out. We no longer have the ball at this wing, but this guy has now moved into the high post. And you can see if this guy moves over, this diagram now looks like that diagram. Thumbs up has become thumbs down. Over the years, I've gotten a lot of phone calls and letters and emails and with coaches asking me questions about the scramble. There are situations or sets that they're not really certain after watching the videos or reading my book as to how to handle a specific situation. So right now, our goal